Well, March is going out like a lion. It is cold and windy today, and at least cold and windy for the bayou on the Gulf Coast. And we're going to finish up the prep of the month, which is magazines and ammo. First off, by showing you two new purchases I got the other day. I got another of the Ruger B25 mags, and that's about what they cost there. That's not a deal, but that's not real expensive. These things are right around 25, 30 bucks, depending on where you go. And that's genius, isn't it? Depending on where you go. I tell you what, these are great magazines. I have used all kind of 1025 aftermarket magazines, and the Rugers beat those hands down. And also finally got me a DD magazine. Just bought one. Gonna give it a try. They're more expensive. You know, you can get mags for as low as $6.99 in some places, over at Academy especially. But I wanted to give these a try and see what they're like. And I will be breaking these out of their mold and putting their numbers on them, just like all my other mags, as I talked about in an earlier video. But always keep up with your magazine numbers, what you need, how many you have, so that you can always be prepping those two. And you know, and once you get enough, then that's fine. I'm not sure how many that is. Let me know if you do know. But I also want to talk about ammo storage. And I've done a couple videos about ammo and how I store it. I use metal ammo cans. Some of them are real. I think all of these are probably real ammo cans. And some are aftermarket. And by real, I mean actual government issue. Now you can buy ammo cans in all kinds of places. Walmart has them now, different places. And they're not necessarily authentic government issue. But you know what? Who cares? As long as they come with some sort of rubber seal, and that rubber seal is good, whether you buy the Chinese knockoff Walmart ammo cans or you buy used government issue ammo cans, who cares? I mean, look at this one. This one's old, and I mean, this is old. It's probably 20 years old, or maybe more, and it looks rough on the outside, but on the inside, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it, and you just can't beat a metal ammo can for just holding your stuff solid. You can stack them. They're not that hard to transport. Do I have other things? Yes, I have some of those little plastic ammo cans, and what I use those for is for hot boxes. And if you're not familiar with a hot box, our units always carried a hot box whenever we trained, and that was a very, very minimum load. And usually the XO, when I was in artillery, the XO carried it. When I was in EOD, everybody carried their own. In that case, it would be magazines with tape on them, red tape, to signify they were hot magazines. And so that even in training, you had ammo in case something came up that you needed. You know, you're out there with an automatic weapon, you know, in training somewhere in austere locations. And the last thing you want is for Bubba from Southern Comfort to show up. Great movie, by the way, if you've never seen it, Southern Comfort. But Bubba from Southern Comfort to show up and take your M16 because you didn't have any ammo and he had a Remington 870. So we always carried ammo in a hot box, either a can or a wooden crate or something like that. So anyway, back to my point was that I do have a couple hot boxes in critical locations, and they are in those plastic cans just because they're lighter and easier to carry. And a hot box is not really made for long-term storage; it's made for being available. So I do have that. I'm not putting down the plastic ammo cans. But as far as your ammo storage, yeah, I think you ought to go metal. The other thing I think you should do, if at all possible, is battle pack your ammo. Now, if we're in the military, you are probably familiar with a battle pack. Here's one right here. This can will carry 2 bandoliers of 5.56 ammo. And these bandoliers are made for that, and you can buy these, heck, off Amazon. You can get them surplus all kind of places. But even if the type of ammo that you stockpile for whatever weapon you have doesn't have dedicated bandoliers for making battle packs, I suggest you do it anyway. You find a way. Improvise, adapt, overcome, as they say. Now, I have a Mosin Nagant. And if you're familiar with Mosins, you ever bought any Comblock ammo, you know, they come in those sardine cans. And when you get it out, it comes in, it's further packed 20 rounds to a magazine. Those rounds right there. And these things, 20 rounds, I'm sorry, 20 rounds to a box, not to a magazine. There's no magazine involved in a Mosin. That's not true. They make aftermarket magazines now, don't they? And what I've done is I've taken 7.62, these are actual old M60. I was an M60 gunner. These are old M60 pouches that I have repurposed into a battle pack. And that holds, I don't remember right now how much 7.62 by 54 that is, but it's enough. It's pretty heavy. Now, is that probably the best way to carry Mosin ammo? Maybe not. But if I needed, for whatever reason, to break up this can and get something a little more mobile, this would do it. And I could move forward with that. I may in the future look at another way of doing my Mosin ammo. I have some clips for the Mosin that I've bought. I'm not real thrilled with them. I won't call them aftermarket. They're modern clips. And I might experiment with a way to make Mosin bandoliers. I don't know. If somebody's got an idea there, let me know. My point is, whatever ammo you carry or stockpile, find a way to carry it in something less than that. And bandoliers are a great way to go. And you know, that's something I think I might play around with in the future as I have time while I'm resting, as my daddy liked to say. I might find a way to bandolier or battle pack 22 ammo. Because, I mean, yeah, you can just pre-stage it in the mags, but if you can find a way to pre-package it for, you know, bug out type situations, that would be cool. Anyway, just wanted to cover this, kind of close up on the prep of the month. These preps of the month, they're good for me. I mainly do them for myself to help me to keep on my preps. I hope that they, you know, benefit you to some degree, if nothing more than to say, hey, this guy's doing this, I can do this better, and I'm sure you can. But I do hate that I'm not able to really delve into them the way I want to. But time and work just don't allow it right now. So I offer up what I can do. Hey, thanks for watching. See you in April.